God damn it. Messed up my whole grind. Messed up my whole thing. Hey, what's up? You already know. Hold on, people. We got a little tough. Did Kofi's right quick. But hey, let me get this down back up. Get back up. Get back up, man. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, buddy. Yo, yo, yo. He wasn't here last week. He here today. I got my boy, Two Quay.
Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up? I'm back.
Hey,
Back again. You know
We
what I'm saying?
he back. The theme song called We Back. You already know my other co-host, JB Cuzzo.
I was about to say, man, drop that shit, man. Fuck that. It don't stop nothing. Little technical difficulties don't stop nothing.
Yeah.
Drop that shit, man.
Hey.
First game podcast. When you hear that motherfucking shit drop, nigga, we here.
Yeah.
First game.
First game.
game.
You already know chat. You already know chat. We back.
Hey.
For real. And you already know First Game Podcast. Season 3, episode 7. What's up, chat? We going 30 for 30.
Seasons.
We going 30 for 30. Chat.
It's like a podcast don't make it this far.
Facts, man.
They sure don't.
Get past
They don't
the
care
episode.
enough. They ain't dedicated enough.
Facts,
JB
man.
dedicated. You hear me?
Facts. Niggas don't even make it this far. Niggas don't even see the glory. But it's cool, though. Because we going 30 for 30. What's up, chat? For real.
What we live on today?
We live on TikTok. We live on YouTube. Shit, we live
Sure.
on Kick. We live
TikTok.
on Twitch. For
My
real.
bad if y'all hear me smacking. I'm eating some amazing fucking spice.
You already know,
Cupcakes.
man. If y'all on TikTok, man, comment, bro. Don't act all goddamn funny because I got on the Trump hat. Don't act all funny because of that, bro. Don't do that, bro. Just leave something, bro. Leave it like, what's up, y'all, something. Give me a comment. But how y'all guys feeling, man?
Good. Good. No complaints.
I'm
Had a
feeling
good week.
great. I'm feeling like I'm real American made, a real patriot, real North Carolinian. I'm feeling strong, full of courage to take these liberals down every day.
Dang. You ready for
And
liberals?
man, listen, I realized today, based off what I seen,
Yeah.
I seen Congresswoman assaulting ICE. I seen a mayor try to break into an ICE detention center to check on illegals, to see if they got beds and if they eating good, and if they don't do that for us.
I'm about to say, bro, you gotta care about the citizens, bro. They
Yeah.
doing the right
How many
thing, bro.
how many broke niggas y'all know? A lot. So how many times have y'all heard of a Democrat knocking on their door, making sure they got a bed to sleep on?
But they just like us, bro.
Man, come on, bro. These Democrats is wild, bro. And they really just proved to me that they put them other people over
No,
Americans,
bro.
bro.
Hey,
Immigrants
hold
is
on.
us, bro.
Hold
Immigrants is
on.
us, bro. We all
Hey,
immigrants.
they make sure
Nah,
I
but
follow you. So are you saying your issue is that they checked on them? Is that what happened?
Yeah, that's my issue. Like they made a big deal about like they causing riots, fighting with ICE
Oh.
to do this, bro.
Oh, okay.
they're going
Okay.
against the federal order.
Yeah, like we everybody. I'm sure 80%. It's still 80%, even on CNN. People want the illegals gone. And they are fighting hard. Like, I never seen these people fight hard for
But I'm
us
just
like
saying
this.
though, but the legal immigrant, they the ones who
It's
got
already
them
here.
gonna work the jobs
Bruh,
that we don't work, bro. They
bruh,
the one,
look,
they the ones who gonna pick the grapes.
that's the most racist shit I ever heard. Listen, bro, It's one illegal, bro, that got sent to the Venezuelan jail, right?
Yeah, that
All
Hey,
right.
Maryland man, the Maryland man.
He ain't fucking from Maryland. These people are taking flights over there to check on this nigga. When have they ever went this hard for us? Sit there and really think about it, bro.
The man had a marijuana flag. Then he had like a S and one and three.
Man, these niggas is frauds, man. They don't like America.
I hate.
They want China to win. They will not report about Trump and just trying to deal, bro. They
Oh
gonna say,
hell no.
"Oh, something must be wrong. Ah, you can't trust it." Some bullshit. But y'all go ahead. I done ran it long enough.
Oh nah, that shit aggravating, man. When you see all like it already reported that news stations like PBS and shit like that. That shit blew my mind because PBS. I used to watch PBS back in the day. I was an antenna TV motherfucker. I used to watch PBS.
UPN and shit.
You know what I'm saying? But damn, me being this today age and realizing that shit was corrupted, it's like that shit blew my mind. I can't trust Sesame Street no more.
yeah, that's how I felt about Nickelodeon.
What
That
happened to them?
too.
You remember, like I used to really watch Nickelodeon, a lot of cartoons, and then when I became an adult, I saw the documentary about Nickelodeon.
Oh
That
But
Dan Snyder shit. Yeah.
yeah, I was like, damn, bro.
man, they doing that all over.
But it's mind blowing though. But it's like, hey, what's in the dark got to come to the light, bro. That's how I feel about it.
They really do.
On God, man. But man, let's get this first thought out the way, man. Um,
Dun, 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 dun.
American culture is vibrant and woven from diverse influences, including the history of immigration, regional differences, and evolving social norms.
Mm-hmm.
From emphasis of individualism and innovation to the celebration of holidays like Thanksgiving, 4th of July. The United States had unique cultural identity
Mm-mm.
that
Oh shit.
continues to shape global trends. However, its culture is also marked by contrast, with
Yeah.
urban and rural divides, varying political ideologies, and
Whoa.
debates over issues like freedom of speech and inclusivity.
Mhm. Hey man, we gonna keep it going.
Understand American culture requires exploring the values, traditions, and challenges that defines it today. And this is my question. How do the core values of individualism and diversity shape a modern American culture? And what tensions arise balancing these principles in this society?
Fuck, I ain't hear the second part. Say the second part.
I'll say it again. I'll say it again. How do core values of individualism and diversity shape American modern American culture? And what tensions arise from balancing these principles in this society?
Well, I think it causes a lot of tensions because you can't balance it. You
Mm,
it's it's a majority of white folks in this country, but black people at the 13% mark kind of like want the same level in the
mm,
country, and it's just gonna keep causing rifts because we don't got enough people to support our cause. Like it's always a situation where they're bashing the white folk, but also want the white folk to demand, like, give them this respect, like this ultimate respect because of slavery and shit. And they always want to prove that they can do anything a white man could do, type shit. So,
mm.
based off the population and the numbers, I just feel like it's always gonna be tension because we don't got the numbers to really live the culture we want to live, and I don't think we'll ever have it our way. But they're gonna keep fighting for our way, and it's yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
I feel you on that, man. Um, for me, I would say that I love family. I love seeing people succeed, seeing people make it in life, and but on the other hand, I find American culture too focused on individualism and consumerism, which often feels isolated and superficial to me. You know, I prefer cultures that emphasize on community, balance, and deeper connections. You know, like I it'd be weird, man, because it's like you gotta have the good and the bad. So it's almost like it is what it is. Life is like what you make it. It's all about your decisions.
Facts, 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 man, facts. I just feel like the tensions that come from like individualism and diversity. It's basically just like how older people look at us younger people. It's always the new and the old that's always gonna clash. People are gonna be used to things that was old. You know how back in the day where people was like, you can't go to a job and if you showing your tattoos, wear earrings and this and that.
Hmm.
Now
Now the
tattoos is a form of expression.
now the
Now
interviewer got tattoos.
you know what I'm saying? Now it's like that really don't that shouldn't come against you finding jobs. So basically like the tension that arises is just the everybody is used to the norms, but it might be old fashioned. Sometimes we do gotta implement new stuff. It don't have to be going out the way of you saying that, oh yeah, you should be and then you should be able to change your gender. Shouldn't be nothing like that. But just you telling a person, goddamn, like your appearance should not dictate how a person think about you. It should not come against how you get a job. Stuff like that, and that's the type of stuff that like it have a clash. Because the older people they want shit to be the same. I bet you some older people right now saying, "Hey, I don't think a woman should work. It should be a man out there working, and a woman should be at home." You know what I'm saying? And so that I just feel like that type of tension will rise. Just bringing in uh, um, a modified future, or just getting along with today's values.
See how many issues everybody said they seen. Think that shit just going. I don't think it'll ever end. It's
I
just too
won't.
much, too much, too many issues.
It's hard doing that, man, because we innovative people. America's innovative. We always striving for something new, but it's also other people that be like, I still like my gasoline car. I
I
still
just
like
think everybody be on the like in a better stance if everybody was on the same page. Like if everybody was like a true patriot type shit and
mm,
understood like everything they was doing was for the betterment of their living situation. But
like you said about with black people too. Like I know history hasn't been good. America hasn't been good to us. I know history has shown a different set of people that wasn't the same. And it seemed like a lot of black people that still looking at their history and saying, "Oh, this white person, they did that and they did this," and it's like, damn, these new set of white people, they don't mind helping you. They don't mind actually apologizing for the shit they relatives did. They don't mind doing that. So it's like sometimes we gotta get accustomed to the new.
I I
If let's just say you got in a spaceship and went to another planet and you
Hmm.
came across some, let's just say hypothetically speaking, some aliens, right?
Yeah.
And they was able to communicate with you and they asked you like where are you from? You you wouldn't say I'm from North Carolina or I'm from Georgia, I'm from America. You would say
uh,
I'm from Earth.
Yeah, from Earth. Yeah.
And that's what white, black, Asian, brown, tan. Like that's what any one of us would say. So
Mm.
at a certain point, racial tensions, like it has to, it has to. I don't know if it will ever go away, but it
It
should
had to be
definitely die
forgiven.
down.
It had to be forgiven at a certain point.
All right, I'm gonna say way off what you were saying, too, Clay. So my question is this: is the racial tension in America being pushed today, currently, by black people or white people?
Mm. Mm.
Both happens on both sides. That's why we have racial tension elongating itself into this day. It really could have been stopped decades ago, but on both sides you have groups that don't like each other. Now they don't speak for every single black person or every single white person, but the fact that it exists, that's what's keeping it going. The fact that both sides have racist people.
True shit, man. It's just, I mean, I'm not agreeing with everything that happened in history. I wish history went a different way, bro. I wish the fact that if I wish we had like certain black leaders that, let's say certain black leaders did take some of their people to over here and they were just citizens. I wish that type of history did happen. But just the fact that it didn't, man, it's just learning about that shit do goddamn make you feel about that way. Make you feel a certain way. But at the end of the day, bro, it's like did all that stuff happen? Like did it help America or did it like not help America? Or was it for the better good?
What was
Depends on
that?
how you look at it.
You know? Yeah, true.
I just sent a clip to the chat. I just want to know what y'all think about it. It kind of got to do with what I just want to know how you feel about each person. You say how you feel to Clay. Dave, you say how you feel about each person in this video. And I say how I feel about each person in this video.
All right, let me goddamn get it right quick, man. Excuse everybody on
The way your camera angle set up, you like you doing an interview.
who me?
Who? Dave.
JB.
Oh yeah, yeah. It like you got one of them goddamn
Like
fake
this nigga off the porch or
you like
something.
yeah, you got one of them green screens. Them low budget green
Nah, my
screens.
my Trump picture didn't load all the way through.
I was about to say, damn, did they knock you off, man? Did they say you can't do it? Did the
TikTok
producer say,
was.
hey, I about to say, did the producer say, hey, that type of stuff is edgy? Oh shit, I ain't goddamn got the what's the name?
Hey,
Let me
I
take it
heard
back. Let
about
me take it
this.
back. Let me
And
take
I
it
don't
back.
want to live in a country where you can say an
Hey,
inappropriate,
you
rude
started
thing,
over
which, by
there.
the way, black people can say things
Shit.
to white people all the time and they never get canceled. There's no backlashing about this. I want to live in a country where people are allowed to say what they want unashamedly. And you
Well,
will
go on
not
then,
have
say
free,
it. Say
you
the
will
M.
not have
Go on,
free
say. Go
speech.
on, say the M word. Go on.
I'm
No,
going
no,
to
no,
So
no,
say
hang
no.
on, hang
Don't
on.
invite. No, 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 no. I
No,
don't want you to invite this woman to say a racially harmful term in front of
no.
me because I'm the only on here. So if she says it, I'm the victim of it. So please don't invite her for ratings to call me the N-word because that's basically what it's going to be. There's a bunch of white people up here. You and one Uncle Tom on the left here, and asking her to say the N-word while I'm here is ridiculous. You would not sit here with a Jewish person and say, please use a Jewish slur in front of this Jewish. It's ridiculous. I understand you don't have any bad intent, Pierce. I understand what you're trying to do, but we
You know
already
what,
know she's
Mark?
a
I hear
racist,
you.
and I don't want to invite
Mark,
a racial harm to me
I
to
hear
prove
you.
it.
I hear you, and I accept that, and we'll leave it there. Thank you all.
So it's just
I seen that episode too. Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
what
That
you
one
think?
week of Pierce Morgan shit, he went crazy. I mean, man, if we fighting, it's two sides of this battle. If we fighting for
Freedom of
freedom of
speech.
speech, that shit should be allowed. If we fighting for freedom of speech, that's why we had to talk about off camera about this shit. Does like a white person saying nigga, does that actually put them in that racist category? I feel like it don't. Shit. If I'm an artist, if I make a song saying fuck these niggas and hoes, and they pay their fucking money to go to a show, They should be allowed to say nigga if they got them reciting music. Or if they got them just saying nigga, but I don't think that's racist to me. But that about that clip, I saw that clip plenty of times though. It was like some black people feel outraged when somebody say that word.
I seen somebody make a point about that video, and they was saying how the black dude got all intense about her saying a racial slur and all that, but he literally
Said nigga.
said nigga, but he literally called the black dude on the side of him Uncle Tom. Like he literally just called his other nigga a racial slur on the show now, and he didn't get canceled. So her point was, black people can say cracker, this, that, crack ass cracker. Charlamagne do it on Breakfast Club all the time, and all that
No
on the
consequences.
way with no consequences.
No consequences.
And white people even say, like they say Snickers, but like trip over the S and say Knickers.
Naggers.
You might get fired for that.
And that's where it comes to the part like who's being oppressed now.
And that's why I say who really pushing racism.
I would say to that point, the guy that he's calling Uncle Tom is allegedly someone who claims to be black that's not technically black, and often
He's from
hold
Africa.
on,
He black. He black.
He's black.
hold on, bro.
He black.
Can I? So that's coming from someone who allegedly claims that they're black and they're not. That's why I use allegedly. So the second part is I agree with everything that Dr. Mark Lamont Hill has said,
Yeah.
because let's just say, why put him in that position? Like if I know he has control over his emotions and all that shit, but like why even put him in that position? Because if you do say it, then it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. If you don't say anything about it, it's gonna be looked at like whatever. Then if you do say something about it, then he's gonna be looked at like, oh, he's overreacting. It's just a lose-lose situation. So that's why I understand why he said, why even put him in that situation by inviting her to say the racial slur.
I gotta go off
she
your
said
first
she
part.
said
I
it,
got
though.
wait. I gotta go off the first part. You said when you was trying to explain about him calling Uncle Tom to Myron. It don't matter what Myron is. He still used a racial slur against this man. He don't know if Myron black. You don't know if Myron black. We don't. But
I
Myron
mean,
claims black. So
allegedly they know each other. Allegedly they know each other.
but Myron claims black.
He black, bro. He black.
So it's like it's okay for him to do that, but it ain't okay for him to sit there on the fucking screen and let this white girl say nigga, knowing it's not at him, but just saying it because Pierce told her to say it because she feel like as a white woman, because if I was white, and we arguing about free speech and black people get to call me crackers and honkies and rednecks and hillbillies and all that shit, like all on TV making jokes about it. But if you even say the N-word, it's an issue. They gotta get fired. They get repercussions. For what?
Well, with this particular case with that clip, so it was supposed to be just Pierce Morgan and Lamont Hill speaking, but from Lamont Hill's stance, he said that instead of it just being him and Pierce, the other panels had showed up as well, and that wasn't discussed before. Him and Pierce were supposed to talk, and also
man.
Hold
Now
on,
you
bro,
telling
hold
the
on.
truth. But I'm talking about Dave. Dave saying, but everybody know how Piers Morgan show is. Why Lamont Hill acting like
I didn't know that.
Why he acting like he wasn't just sitting up there? Why didn't you say something if you got such a big issue with it? Like, what's the problem?
And the guy that he's calling Uncle Tom, they never got along. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So it's
because Myron is more of a red pill guy. He's more of a fuck these bitches. They all hoes. You gotta really make sure your woman respect you type shit. And Mark Lamont Hill is more liberal, Democrat, let the woman run shit type. Like we bow down to the bitch. That's
Mm,
that's that's so they don't agree on that type shit.
yeah.
But Myron just it's like people he got an issue with Myron because Myron is over the fact like he don't he not from here. He black, but he not from here. So that nigga shit don't affect him. So he looking at it like, why do it affect y'all? Y'all didn't go through slavery. No,
Mm,
white people don't call y'all nigga like they was back in the day. Nobody's whooping you. Nobody's chaining you. Nobody's making you pick their cotton. Like nobody's doing none of that shit. You call each other nigga.
and
Every
that too,
rap song you niggas got is nigga. Like,
and that too. Your
what's the
goddamn
problem?
your girlfriend call you. That's my nigga
well,
over
let me
there.
ask you this question. Are you on the side of it being okay for white people to use the word nigga freely? Just anywhere, whenever they want to.
Yeah. I
Freedom
feel
of
like
speech.
if a white man walk up to me and call me nigga, then I am free to handle it how I want to. Like, but if
Yeah,
some white boys amongst each other and they doing their thing and they talking and they saying nigga, I don't care about that shit.
yeah.
Mm,
Me personally, like I'm not gonna get offended. Like, I'm just not because I can say cracker and honky and nothing
And
happen.
and
I just
true,
I
true.
I wouldn't get offended either. It's like I don't really care about it as well, but at the same time, it's like everybody's not the same. So let's just say that word is used amongst a group of white boys, and then you might end up with the Carmelo Anthony and the dude situation.
Mm,
yeah,
Like everybody
I'm gonna
not
end up
going,
in
you
I'm
know.
gonna end up in prison because a white boy said nigga. So I'm gonna kill him and go to prison, do the time because a white boy said
go in your
nigga,
life.
and I
Go in your
never
life.
was a slave. My mama wasn't a slave. My grandmama wasn't a slave.
Mm.
Like I'm talking about back. Like what?
That's
Why?
that,
That's the one of the moments you sit in your cell. Like I should have did something different.
and I look at that too. Like, okay, if us black people supposed to be thinking better, and we supposed to be physically stronger, but also mentally stronger, that type of word should not have that hold on it. You saw that motherfucker crash out. That white black dude crash out off a word.
Yeah, like that
Like
shit look weak.
you pose to be bigger than that word. Even if like even the most degrading word was said to you, bro, you gotta look at yourself like, bro, I'm not that easily. I got mental
Yeah,
discipline.
like I'm not that easily rattled. Like,
Like
okay, you said nigga, what you think I'm a pout? Like
yes,
you got to do something to me.
yesterday I was
Like,
at a bar, right? Me and this white dude chatting up. He drunk and shit. He was like, I didn't think you'd talk to me because I'm white. And it was like, bro, I told him straight up, bro, I'm Republican, bro. That shit like that. We started laughing. He bought me a beer and keep it moving. But it was at the end of the day, but it was like, I'm a black dude that I don't look at color like that. I look at your actions over. You could call me nigga, bro.
yeah, like
I still would look at what I could lose by me slapping the shit at you,
do
by
do
getting
do
mad.
do do any of us honestly look at color all in through the day though? I
I
don't
don't.
think so.
I
I
don't.
feel like it was a time I did, but currently, like I don't look at color no more. Like I don't be like, man, look at this white nigga. Like
I
look at these
don't.
white people. I don't.
This how I look at it though. I look at any motherfucker can degrade you. Any motherfucker can insult you. To be honest, through history of my life, I've been more not welcome by my own race than a group of white people.
Cause I think cause black people scared of you more than white people, bro.
To be honest, bro, it's like white people, like most, they probably I ain't gonna say they openly racist. They probably said some shit behind your back, but you can't control what people say behind your back. You can't.
I be feeling like sometimes if a white person call a black person a nigga these days, I think they just mad and they trying to say anything to get under your skin. Cause
Yeah,
black people, when it comes to confrontation, are so tough, bro. Like when it comes to conversation with a white person, they tough, they loud, they ready to scrap off real, like off real. So like white people don't know how to get to these niggas other than that, because we give that shit so much power over niggas.
and the shit I was in too, bro, with that video. She said, but damn, didn't she have enough respect not to openly goddamn say the
Yeah, like
word?
she said
She
she
said I
believed it.
said, but damn,
Like,
like
I
I
ain't
don't.
about to just disrespect you and say it. Type,
It's got to
like,
be a reason. Like it's got to be a fucking reason. And that shit right there. Also,
I
I
ain't
could.
saying I fully agree with it. I'm just saying, like, if you gonna ask, if you gonna say, if I open my mouth and say I believe in free speech,
Yeah,
then I have to like feel like they allowed to say it type shit.
it just look at me like if we supposed to be a race that's progression, and we supposed to be a race that supposed to have some type of morally standards, and we the type of people we supposed to have, like we supposed to be this better, like that type of word should not hold no chain on you. When you get rattled like that because somebody said nigga, that means they still got that chain. You still looking at history as if this is present. You still looking like a slave.
And they
I'm
laugh
not a
at
slave.
you. Think about it. You said they be like, "Watch this, nigga," and that nigga go to crying and breaking down, turning red and huffing and puffing. I bet they be giggling like, "Look
I'm
at that
fucking
man!
firing fire. I'm just
Look
gonna
how
call
mad!
you.
Look how mad they get when you say that shit."
And the thing about it too, bro, like, bro, behind closed doors, I don't give a fuck anybody say. Behind closed doors, we was in high school, and we had white and black people on our team. But it was a good point of time. In 30 minutes, bro, we said the most racist jokes to each other.
Oh God.
Like, it wasn't no, we hate each other. We just laughed at it and keep it fucking moving. We didn't actually think that person was racist. The most fucking racist joke that I heard was the Martin Luther King one.
I
I,
see. I see. Bro, I seen niggas beg a white person to say nigga before. Bro, you got it. We giving you a pass. Say it, bro. They're like, nah. Bro, you can say it. Say it, bro. Nah. They begging the nigga to say it.
exactly, bro. It's just that
That shit don't hurt you niggas like that. Y'all niggas be
I
just picking and choosing. Crybaby.
and that too, bro. Is picking and choosing on the fact that we got rappers around here that degrade their wife or girlfriend. We got motherfuckers that would use that word against another nigga who's broke, calling you a broke nigga. But we don't get hyped up. We don't get hyped up when they use that when we use that word against each other. And that word derives from having ownership over slavery. If we actually cared about slavery that much, we should not be using that ourselves. You can't turn that word positive and still have the same pronunciation and meaning.
These niggas don't even know if they was slaves. These niggas don't know if they do know they was, their family do come from that. They don't know what plantation it was. These niggas don't even know nothing about the whole history. Like these niggas act like they go to sleep at night thinking about they ancestors in fucking chains. Stop. Stop.
That's just like with the whole white cop killing a black person. The damn facts on that, the damn statistics on that is like 1.3, 13% of the time that we getting killed by an officer. You know how much the percentage is of us killing each other on the streets? It's like 68%. But
Man,
nobody's not outraged over that number. Because that number right there of us killing each other, black on black crimes, is taking us out way faster than the white cop pulling us over. But
and I
nobody
just
want to talk
want to
about
say
that.
this. If it's some real shit like a real race war type shit, and I know it's on and I know it's real,
Hmm.
I'm with my peoples. But it's like I'm not about to just hate just to hate. I'm more of an individual person. Like I can't be cool with a nigga that everybody else don't like. So it's like for me to fake it like I hate that shit and that shit bother me. Bro, that shit don't bother me, bro. That shit don't bother me a little bit. Slavery. Like this job bother me.
Fuck.
Like bills bother me. This shit, man,
It's bigger than that, bro.
that
But I ain't
shit.
gonna lie, that shit used to bother me back in the day. But it's like keeping that hold on you, you're gonna live a bad, depressing life. And it's like, bro, it's bigger than that, bro.
You gonna miss some opportunities
I don't,
too.
I don't, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? I listen to history though. That is a bad word from history. Now, U.S. history has shown us that we were property to certain people. I ain't gonna disacknowledge that. That did happen. But
Everybody
it's at the end of the day, those guys had chains on. I don't. So that type of wording should not hold no weight on me. If you
yeah,
easily
like
fucking oppressed off that word, bro, you gonna live a tough life.
bro, we is so past that. Like we should laugh at white people who still say that.
Exactly, bro.
But none of us will ever be close to being slaves again. That's how far past that shit is. Like that shit is looked down upon. That's how far away that shit is.
Yeah, bro.
And
But
we still let that shit eat at us.
one thing I do know,
And I know we could be great if we get past that shit.
and it's one thing too, other black people do say like that doesn't mean racism doesn't exist. I mean, racism gonna
No,
exist.
racism always gonna exist.
All
I'm not saying
good,
racism don't exist. I'm saying
yeah.
in your face, racism don't exist.
True, and that too, bro. I remember, like you said, somebody had questions about some racial war, who would win this and that. It's like some of us black people, we do try to get at the people that not even racist. It's some racist people out there that don't have no fucking morals and don't have nothing. They don't hold nothing back, and they in the woods, right?
I like them kind of races.
Yeah, because they don't hold nothing back.
They real. It's like fuck.
That's why that clip of that white girl, that was her on a show just saying, yeah, I used the word. That wasn't her saying, I will say it in front of y'all, just disrespect. I don't think it was on some, she was saying that just to disrespect black people. She was just saying, I used the word and that's it. She wouldn't say like, oh yeah, I just don't like black people. I don't like them type of black people. I don't think she was going in that
I don't
angle.
know why black people don't feel like once you say you can't do it, like you they mama or something,
Yeah, and everybody
you gonna
grown,
make a
bro.
nigga wanna do it.
And everybody grown too, bro. Like, ain't
But
nobody
all
got
he,
no mom and
all
dad. Yeah.
hey, but it's like from that video, all he did was just ask them not to put him in that
Nah, it
situation.
was way more
Yeah,
than
true.
that. Like they was talking to her first, and they was calling her like despicable and shit because she said that she
Yo,
would use nigga, but she said if the situation called for it, and she was like, "Cause I got that right as a freedom. It's not fair that black people can say whatever they want to say and not get in trouble, canceled, but I can't." And I think her as a human in this country got a right to feel like that. Like if I was white, I put myself in their shoes. If I was white, bro, I would feel like that. I'm like, why the fuck these niggas like fuck it? Let's just not put it in their shoes. Why the fuck these white people get to keep saying nigga and monkey and boy all on TV, but if we say cracker, we get canceled.
let's say
Look
it
at it
was
like
like.
that. Look at it
Let's say
like
if it
that.
was like that though.
That should be crucial. Like we would be like over pissed, and these white people still ain't attacking us like they should be. That's what I'm saying, bro.
I mean,
People
at the
gotta
end
get
of the day,
over that shit.
the word shouldn't be said on either race. I don't give a fuck you Mexican, Asian. I don't think that word should be said at all. That word is has caused a ripple of disagreement in the whole U.S. history and U.S. I mean, I know U.S. started like that, but damn, it has progressed to something way different. This is not no principle that they stand on. U.S. do not stand on those type of principles no more. That's one thing I gotta say about it.
I don't see nothing that make me think that I I I can literally say I can look at a white man and say it ain't nothing that you can do that I can't do. Like I can look at a white man and say that there ain't nothing that you can do in this country that I can't do.
And that it's starting to get on that level of black people starting to. If you feel some that type of way about that word, that means you still looking at your race inferior, and we gotta stop looking at ourselves as inferior. If we supposed to be kings and queens, and a motherfucker call us a nigga, that shit should not phase us. Cause
Fast. That's
if you
like
know
you
you a king,
a homeless man looking at you, be like, broke head nigga. You gonna be like,
that's how
okay.
we should keep that. We should keep that mentality. Like just because you call me a nigga, don't mean I got to lose my whole family. I gotta crash out.
Don't mean I gotta be a nigga once you call me one.
Like that's good, and them type of white people that use nigga all the time, but they look at you so crazy when that shit don't phase. Now they gotta have a new plan.
Now they look like the idiot, the
That don't
bad
phase
guy.
me, but man, it's just that clip right there is a give and go, man.
Them conversations that need to be had publicly.
Yeah, the hard
It's
conversation.
time. It's time that white people and black people really start talking, bro,
I
to each other
I just
about
feel
this
like
shit, cause we gotta
I
get
just
past this goofy ass shit.
I just feel like it's time for us to have some time forgiving, just give some type of forgiveness for
You
that
ain't
type
gotta
of action.
forgive it. Just let it go.
No,
Don't forgive
I'm
it.
well.
Let
I
it
ain't.
go.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do when you forgive. You're supposed to let it go after you forgive.
I mean, yeah, but if these niggas don't want to forgive it, we gotta find another solution.
Yeah, and
Don't
that's
you
their thing. They don't want to let it go.
just let it go. Just be like, just to go your way, I go mine. Like, what happened to that?
Hey, it's getting there. That's why a lot of education right now are throwing them race theories and shit. Most of that type of history out the way because it's not helping American man. It's not helping me being a better American. I'm worried about finances over racism.
Bruh, I done sit here and heard y'all talk about this for 20 minutes straight.
Yeah.
We on the
Y'all
podcast.
know, hear me out. Y'all know at the end of the day, that racial tension shit is not going to end.
Of course, man.
It's like we done try to. It's so many different people to try to come up with different solutions, try to work it out. Is for some reason it just never ends.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
fact.
But yeah, but at the same time, I seen my mind change. Seen Dave's mind change. So it's like, if we really be honest with each other, it could change people, bro. Like if everybody just start being
But the
honest,
way the
like
world go is not though. And I'm with you. I wanted to change too. It's stupid, but it's just not gonna happen. It just set up for it's not gonna happen, bro.
we could
I
be
wish
so
it
much
would.
greater,
I
bro.
wish it
Like
would, but it's just
picture
not.
what we would be doing with that off our shoulders.
Yeah.
God.
Will
But
be.
yeah, whatever you about to bring up, man. Let's
Also,
move on.
this last ending, like, all just stop blaming the white man because we got our own. Our culture got our own errors that it need to be solved too. If you worried about a white man calling you nigga, you should be worried about Tay Tay sliding on Keon down the street, killing your own family member. If you that outraged for a white person calling you nigga, but my bad too, cause I understand, man. We
No,
went on that.
it,
It's
it ain't it ain't nothing against. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a little confused. I hope.
I'm
I
not
think
trying
we
to
on the
make it
same
sound like
team.
yeah, for sure.
Like we on the same team. So like I'm not looking at it that way, but it just sound a little weird. But bro, like I'm just saying, I'm with y'all. I'm on y'all side. I just don't think it's gonna end.
oh no no,
Yeah.
it's
I know that, but the way I'm saying it sounds like I'm coming at black people.
It do, but I
But
get it.
that ain't what I'm doing. It's just frustration.
I mean at the end of
It's
the day
like
we should.
it's like you telling a kid, yo, it's 2 + 2 is 4. And you be like, what's 2 + 2? They be like, 3. You be like, dumb ass nigga, it's 4. It's like, It's like that, like, bro, like, come on, bro.
Nah, that is something that is growing on the social media. That's just like, let me damn.
I
Let me get
said
that
dumb
something.
ass. I
That is
said
that is
dumb
something that like just an intervention on right quick. That is something that is getting talked about on social media right now, where people are sick of black people and how they feel about racism. It's called black fatigue. They just getting tired of us acting like we the victims, acting like
Yeah, that's what
everybody
it
doing
is.
this wrong, and
Fatigue.
also we got them going out in public showing our asses, and then trying to use that racism as if that's the reason why we acting like that.
Can
People are
you pull
tired
up
of it.
a
It's
video about black
complex, bro.
fatigue?
It's
I'll look
complex
for something.
because y'all know that all black people are not the same. So yes, you have a certain select of black people that would be like, yeah, y'all acting like niggas, y'all doing nigga shit, y'all doing dumb shit. But then you have this another side of black people out there doing the nigga shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
give a
So it's like
fuck.
it's complex, bro. It's like that's why I keep saying is no end to that shit
yeah, no,
because
ain't
all
nothing to
black
it.
people are not the same.
I hate that too.
I just want black people to understand, like, them niggas not the voice of us. I be feeling like the world think that these niggas is what we all feel like. And I don't want them people in the world to think that we all feel like how these niggas feel.
Yeah, we about to go on
I
that too.
want the world to think like, oh, black people, they are just. They are just as understanding and
I wish I could find
Well,
it.
if that's what the media is, if that's what's portrayed in the media for the world to see, then who's controlling that for that to be seen?
Mm.
the fucking Democrats.
The
That's
niggas who funding that shit, just like who the fuck funded that little boy to get that type of lawyer? Who the fuck is funding uh
what
that
Lord.
white lady calling that little boy a nigga? Like who
These
the
niggas,
fuck funding that shit?
some of these lawyers don't even take money for that shit, bro. They'll just do it for the big story to get their name hot so they can get hired by richer people.
I hope this is a video that this is somebody talking about they come out comment.
It's getting spooky. I just came across something called black fatigue. And basically, it's white Americans are sick of our shit.
I got news for you. Black Americans are sick of your shit.
For real.
That's right. Black people are sick of black people's shit.
Amen.
What happens first? Paul Skeens home run on the easiest.
Bro, black fatigue, that shit, like victimhood shit is like every time I hear it, it's like, here goes another excuse. Here goes a nigga not taking accountability. Here go this nigga not being a man. Like, goddamn, son.
It is getting aggravating. That shit is getting aggravating because we got our own problem to solve and we keep trying to put that shit on a different race. Like they the ones supposed to have responsibility in our communities. They supposed to be the one responsible for our finances. They supposed to be responsible for our lives. And if you like, you should not go in your life about that, bro.
Here
Like
go
we
this
should be the
woman.
ones. We should be the ones in our communities telling the goddamn young boys get the fuck out that game. We should be the ones that's goddamn telling these young motherfuckers get a career, but we don't do that.
I
We think
mean,
that
I get the gang shit, but at the same time, I don't see nothing wrong with kids wanting to start a clique to hang together and shit. Like, that is what it is. Just you, if you gonna be in the game, like, stop the gang violence. Like, I don't care if it's blood as long as they ain't doing dumb shit. Just do your
well,
thing. Like,
it's
it's
getting
all right. I
real.
feel like it's cool for kids that want to start a clique or a club.
Yeah, it is the violence that comes with it. Cause it
Yeah,
was like sometimes you get a clip of a goddamn young ass gang member shooting at a bus stop. Like these war grounds cannot be these people turfs can like these blood turfs. These are some of these people bus stops or some of these little kids bus stops. That's when it get like aggravating when you start seeing that type of gang violence where you got little kids coming out the bus and you got some motherfuckers shooting at each other. Like that type of shit is, but we don't. But a lot of black people don't talk about that because they want to point at the white man.
Be
But it's
honest,
like,
that shit just happened where I'm from. Motherfucking kid. I don't want to sound like I don't care, cause I care.
yeah,
But it was a child. He got off the bus and another kid came from around with like two other kids and they shot him as soon as he came off the bus. And I was like, dang. And it was caught on the bus cam. And I was like, yo, bro, like just what you said, that really happened. Like
but
just
you
like
don't.
that.
But you don't hear about it in our community because I don't know what it is about it. We don't. If okay, just like how motherfuckers was tearing down shit about George Floyd, about that type of stuff. Why are we not doing that when we see that shit in our neighborhood?
Cause
Well, the reason why you don't hear about it is because there's no cameras and no press inside these city hall council meetings in these neighborhoods. These certain neighborhoods that have the HOAs, when they have their neighborhood meetings, there's no cell phones getting this footage. So these conversations are being had. That's for example, Charleston White used to do that shit. He used
they
to
are.
go to neighborhood meetings and talk about the violence amongst these children, these gangs. But like I said, there's nobody going live in there or flashing it on social media. So that's why we don't see it like we would see a racial violence instance.
Yeah.
And but also
The,
Charleston said he was going that route too, and he blew up way more fast when he started going a
But but
different route to
but
the way.
but your point, but your
but
point
that
was,
route ain't to blow up though. You trying to
yeah,
really
yeah.
help the community, so fuck trying to blow up. He just was saying he used blow up, but I think mentally what he was meaning was the black support. When he was trying to do something good for the neighborhood, he didn't have no support. But when he was talking shit and all
That's
this shit,
when,
he started getting support. And he said black people support bullshit.
and that's something that our culture, have to be more responsible for, more accountability for. That ain't the white man that's fucking our neighborhoods, that's going down the street, goddamn selling drugs. That's fucking the people that grow up in our fucking neighborhoods doing.
And black people got like this addicted to the cool kid syndrome. Like whatever cool, whatever make you laugh, whatever funny these niggas want to say or do. And it's just like, man, other races, they own their shit with like they trying to go get good jobs and all that. And black people always trying to be NFL, NBA, shit that is a small percentage of you getting in there. Nigga, you know how many picks it is in the draft? You know how many niggas in the world play football?
Not telling that if you did have that type of talent, what round you go in?
So it's like, bro, one of the most famous niggas in history of college went in the 5th round.
And there's people, and there's a lot of black people that's striving for that instead of they don't want to be that doctor that can
Man,
diagnose
that's
the
what I'm
football
saying.
player.
Nigga, I saw a post. That's why I bring this up. I saw a post online say you 90% more have a chance of being a doctor than in the NBA, NFL, whatever. And I was just like, well then.
I mean, it's just our culture and where people we focus on how much somebody making money instead of the path where they went to get that money. We
Because
you know,
we like to do what we love, and other people do what they will make them money.
just like how Dr. Umar explained it, how some white people they go for power where we the ones who want to buy materials to make ourselves look like we powerful. We want the
We
change.
just want to have shit to live. They want to keep doing this power shit. Like,
But he did say only reason we do that, we want ourselves to look more powerful because we the only race that has been stripped of that type of status in the world.
man, these niggas the only one look power to talk shit to niggas.
And that be the whole shit. Like
These
that's
motherfuckers,
accountability.
these motherfuckers. I seen what this was them. I seen what 100 on the phone with like all the niggas, academics, all these niggas from West Coast, and he be talking shit on Paru. This nigga, da da. Then he called academics like about to meet with these rich billionaires and shit. This whole nigga tone was different. And I'm like, yo, he's like, these niggas talk a certain way around these niggas.
I
But
hate
they're
that too though.
around niggas, they laid back. They
I
don't want
do.
to show you the way. They be up there with the rich niggas. Hey man, we could do business. Let's try to do business. Let's do this. Let's do that.
I do hate that though. Like in our culture, that it's like it's like it's frowned upon needing help. Like being a broke nigga, you a broke nigga. Like you don't know why that man broke. You don't know what position he in. Help him out. Shit. If we supposed to be an uplifting
They
community.
broke because of him.
But at the end of the day, we supposed to have some type of passion for people who's not in the same position that we in. But we
Yeah,
get,
you do, but the answer is niggas is broke because of them.
yeah, I understand that. But the society we live in, we supposed to help people regardless of what happened to them, what they did. Just like we have a homeless shelter. Just like, just
Yeah,
like,
yeah, we should look out for them, but I'm talking about like a normal nigga that's living, that's just
oh
broke.
yeah,
He broke because of himself.
yeah, yeah. But I mean, he's like we still should try to help them type of people, regardless of what status they in. If he broke because of him, he broke because of him. But the motherfuckers on the streets, you supposed to, that supposed to be some type of
And
compassion.
I ain't talking about
Yeah,
the street people. I'm talking about the niggas that's just living check to check. And
that help don't exist.
You know,
Like
that's
it
different as
don't matter
well.
if you claim you a good person or not. That shit
you
don't
know,
exist. Um, at the end of the day, it is about how much money you got. Like people don't give a fuck about you. So at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, it is about how much money you got,
oh
and that's
God,
all that matters. And you can look at it from like all levels of life, government down to like even down to your regular civilian life. Motherfuckers don't care about you and what you got going on. Business wise too. That is the way life is.
true.
So like
Facts.
for example like that last 30-second clip, you're saying one thing and then like JB saying but. No, I'm just using that as an example as bro.
That wasn't the whole product.
Yeah. I'm just using that as an example. Yeah, man.
I seen that
That shit
episode,
don't that shit don't work, man. People don't care about people, bro.
but yeah, dealing with that damn clip though, it was like,
How did it make you feel?
Um, I used to be optimistic and have hope for people, but just shown time and time again that most people they don't genuinely care about other people, and even within that, you cannot expect yourself from other people. That's number one.
mm,
But outside of that, it's just you will constantly get shown that genuinely people don't care, bro. They worry about themselves.
And
And if we want to move ahead as a community, then yeah, take care of yourself, but don't shun the idea of being open to helping somebody else that look like you, regardless of however they may have got to that situation.
yeah,
and once you like what I'm asking is like once you realize that this how it is, and niggas don't give a damn how that make you feel. Like
You just gotta move accordingly.
sometimes it just be
Yeah.
society itself, man. You can't do nothing about society,
you
bro.
know what I mean, like do it make you feel like or like it is what it is, or like well, that's why I'm saying like I just want to know like how a black person feel once they realize like man these niggas can't be saved.
As a black man, your feelings don't fucking matter in America. And that goes within your relationships, your friendships, your business deals, your business relationships. Your feelings don't fucking matter. Like, figure it out.
I think I think I think like when you start looking at back and be like, yo, I can't save them. I think when it becomes when you have a purpose yourself, when you become on a journey that you want to be better than where you at, or when you tell yourself that, yo, I'm trying to be this, I'm trying to be that. That's when you realize like people's not on the same page on what your purpose is. You want to be a football player, you're gonna do certain shit. You're not gonna be out here goddamn destroying your health. That's when that point when you realize like, yo, I'm trying to be a football player, but I know my homeboy, all he do is want to go to work. That's when you realize like I can't change him if I'm on this path. If I'm on this path trying to be a professional athlete, I can't save him because he already made his destiny. His destiny going to McDonald's and being a general manager.
I mean, I could. In that situation, that's my homeboy and he working and I'm just going this path. I help that nigga.
Yeah, you would help him, but at the same time, you looking at him like I can't save him. He already going to McDonald's. He
I
already a
would
general
though.
manager. You already
If
know
I
his
would
path.
though, if he my homeboy and I'm in the NFL and he my homeboy, but he just work at McDonald's. Hell yeah, I'm gonna say that nigga.
But I'm
I
just
don't.
saying, on the part, he's gonna look at it too, like you're not gonna be able to save me because he already got his path is set and his career is set where he's going.
I'm gonna drop
He
a
not
check
gonna
on
jump in
him.
that train. He not gonna jump in that train with you
Nah,
because he
he ain't
already
gotta
know what
jump.
your
No, I'm
path
saying if
is.
I'm in the NFL and he work at McDonald's and he my homeboy, I'm dropping a check on that nigga. Whatever he do with it, that's on him. But I'm gonna
So you
drop
feel
a check
like,
on that nigga.
so you feel like you're gonna be like responsible, financially responsible for his whole life at the like throughout his rest of his life.
That ain't being financially responsible for his life. That's
So I,
just being in my opinion, that's just being like a real friend. Like if a person I know my whole life was able to be my friend my whole life, it's like, and I become an NFL nigga, bro. Yeah, that my nigga saved. Oh God.
I mean, no matter how much money you're gonna give him, it does like you're not gonna be able to solve every problem in his life. Just like how we had
No,
that conversation.
I mean
Just
I
like we
get
had a
that. I'm talking
conversation
about
about
he
uh, um,
they financially saved.
what I'm saying though, like that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a point in time he's still gonna need extra help. He's still gonna need some type of income coming in.
I help him.
You might can help him out for a couple of months or a couple of. You're not gonna be able
Nah,
to
but he my
save him from where
homeboy.
he's
I
at.
tell him. I tell him. He my homeboy. I tell him I ain't helping him for a minute.
And
But
that means
if
you ain't
I
gonna be
got
able to
it,
save him. You're gonna be able to help him. You're not gonna be able to save him.
that should save him, bro. Just saying. If he working at McDonald's, that means he got a work ethic. And if I give him some bread, I'm pretty sure he'll figure out something to do with it.
Well, really, I'm saying the
I ain't
saving
talking about
part.
you. I don't even know if you were talking about just like a nigga that's just gang banging in the street and doing street shit. I try to save him, but
Well, I'm saying like saving as if you're not gonna be able to change his whole life. That's what I mean about saving.
yeah, I will
You're not gonna be able to, bro.
in
Like
the
if you're on a
NFL.
path that you going to the NFL and he on the path of already he ain't got he ain't, his the way his life is can't be changed. You're not gonna be able to change his life. He's still gonna realize like, yo, bro, you become an NFL player, bro. Do what you got to do.
What changes a person's life?
Nah, Dave, I
What
don't
change?
agree, bro.
What changes a person's life?
Because like, let's just say if JB's in the NFL and his homeboy is working at McDonald's and JB gives him a check, then it's up to that person to do the necessary shit to get out of the situation that they in to create more
Yeah,
money.
and that's
So
common
Yeah, and
sense.
I
technically,
ain't
That's
gonna. I
common
ain't.
sense.
And then if my homeboy, I ain't gonna just blindly give him a check and be like, yo, I'ma be like you. I'ma give him a
But that's
check. Be
common
like,
sense.
you need to do this, and you need to do that, and that'll have your shit still coming in. And you, that's what I'm gonna say. All that when I give him the check.
And matter of fact, even the baby said that plenty of times. Well, not the baby, damn Simba. He said that too about playing times. Like he don't put a lot of his homeboys in positions that they can do shit on their own and get to a certain point time in their life that they don't want to change shit. They want to stay where they at. That's why I'm saying they can't be saved. They don't want to change nothing about their life and they content. It's when you can't help them no more. We got family members like that where
But
you can
he
keep helping
what
them, and
no,
you can't help them no more.
he never gave them $1 million.
He probably gave them more than that. He probably
He
gave
ain't
them a
gave
good
them
amount.
niggas no more than no $1 million, and they talking about they in a space where they can't change.
But even Levon Bell has said that he has been the one paying for stuff, goddamn giving money away. But when he goddamn lost his NFL job, motherfuckers still expect him to be that type of person. That's when it was a certain point, like, damn, you can't save certain people. You can't do it. Cause that's when they get to a point that they're gonna be depending on you. You gonna be their sole priority, or they gonna be the person that gonna be looking for you to help them out.
I'm pretty sure this nigga told them quit the job and shit. Whoever he was giving money to like that, he told them quit their job. I
But I
bet you.
don't, but I was just saying on the part of when you're on different paths, like let's say if it wasn't a situation you was going to the league and your homeboy was not in the situation to be any kind of athlete, you're not gonna be able to change him. Telling yeah, man, come work out, wake up early in the morning with
Yes, you
me.
can, bro.
You're not
Like
gonna.
I'm
All right,
my fault. I ain't mean to cut you, but I hear what you're saying. But I don't agree with you, bro, because you can, depending on who it is, have that influence to change their life. For one, if you giving them money, that's a lot of shit that's cleared off of their brain. And then two, if you already into like working out and all that type of shit, and they are kind of athletic as well, then bro, like you can motivate somebody to get in shape. You know what I'm saying? So you can
I
change
ain't
somebody's
talking about
life.
just to get in the shape. I'm just talking about being on the same path you on.
But it's weird because I don't know what you're saying. It's like, are you saying because he's an NFL player, that other person shouldn't expect to be an NFL player as well? Like, what are you trying to
No, I'm
say?
not
I'm
trying to make a
saying, I'm
nigga
saying, I'm
NFL
saying.
player.
That's what I'm saying. They're not gonna be on the same path as you. That's always them cases that everybody's not on the same path. We always look at that one person. We see that they is overly committed to what they want to be and have a purpose. It's also a certain amount of people that realize they too far gone for a certain dream. When you on
Nah,
when two
bro.
people on two different paths, you're gonna realize like I can't save him. You can't save me,
Everybody can be
bro.
saved, bro.
I mean, it can be. But you're still unsure. You still saying can be.
Everybody can be saved. That's not unsure.
Yeah,
That's
and it's
still a
just how life,
possibility.
and it's
That's
just how
still a
life,
possibility.
and it's just how life go. If y'all later down the line just be into different shit, that don't mean you didn't change his life at one point in time.
Yeah, like if I give a nigga $1 million, his life changed. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not even expect him to be into the same shit that he's into now. If he got $1 million tomorrow, like
I mean, that's
something
an
gonna
opinion.
change.
I'm just saying that. I'm just saying it's
Something.
it's really like I'm just saying on my opinion when you on a path of when you feel like you on a path of purpose. Everybody not gonna have that same mindset as you, or willing to sacrifice be on that same path. That's why I'm saying they can't be saved because they path is already set. But I understand what you're saying. They can be saved, but it's also when you say can, it's also a possibility that it can not change that person. And there's a lot of cases
Well,
that some of these
What's
superstars.
the version that mean is I'm serious about that everybody can be saved? What's that sentence? Because I want to use that one.
I mean that's why I don't think so. That's what I'm saying. I don't think so. Like you can, if this person always had their purpose of not achieving what you trying to achieve, I don't
They
think you
don't
could be able
gotta
to
be
change
the
that person.
saved. Could they if they doing what I'm doing? They could be saved in another way. They don't gotta be doing what I'm doing to be saved. I think that's what I'm saying. Like I can help give a person uh, a meal and they life be changed. They don't gotta do. They don't gotta do what I'm doing. They can do what they do.
It was I played basketball in high school, and there were kids that tried out and started playing basketball because of me. So technically, I could say I changed their life because if they wouldn't have had basketball, they would have been a totally different person.
I mean, it's still a percentage. It's still, it ain't no big percentage, but it's still a possible that is some of them niggas that you did not change. Like at the end of the day, it ain't no 100% every person who I help change. Like no, it's still a percentage of people
They don't
that you
gotta
cannot
change.
save.
That's what I'm saying. Why you feel like they gotta change?
So what you mean by save? What you think
Uh,
what saving is?
According to
Saving
the
them is making sure they know that they got a crib that is paid for, a car that's paid for, saving them with it. They don't gotta worry about it no more. They're saved.
And you think there's a numerous of people that you could put in that position if you did have that money? You think it's gonna be numerous people you could put in that position?
I thought we was talking about my homeboys.
That was an example.
I was talking about my homeboys.
That's all I'm saying. It's always
I'm not gonna do that for everybody.
I mean, it's an opinion though. Like you can win $1 million or win the lottery and try to save a lot of people.
I said my homeboys.
No, I'm saying it's still an opinion. I'm just having an opinion. I felt
so
like when you're on the
I'm
that's
not
all I'm saying.
saving.
It's different. Like it's a different opinion. It's opinions. Y'all two felt like if you on the path, y'all making a lot of money, you gonna save a lot of people.
I said my homeboy. I didn't say a lot of people. I said my homeboy was working at McDonald's. I specifically repeated homeboy. I ain't say no random these other niggas. My homeboy can be saved.
Okay. I just feel like it's certain people you can't save. At the end of the day, if you're on the purpose of being greater, it's certain people out there you don't have to leave behind. Just like T.I. said itself. It's always a threshold when you want to get what you want, and it's always the other side that's where you want to get at. It's always you're gonna have to leave stuff behind. You're gonna have to leave certain people behind to get where you want to get to.
Is you the type to leave your kid behind?
No.
So that's what I'm saying. Is your kid could be one of these people that you trying to describe, and you wouldn't leave them behind because you feel like they could be saved. And I'm telling you, everybody can be saved.
You said everybody?
Yes.
Everybody's
somebody's kid.
And that's what I'm saying. When you say your son, that's a responsibility. You're not going to abandon your responsibility because you know how to be a father. That's all I'm saying.
Everybody
his
is
son's
somebody's
still a
kid.
human, bro. He's
that's what I'm
still a
saying.
human, just like that other human was once a child, just like at the same age as your child. That person, that random person, was once the same age as your child. So there's not no difference
And
when it
I'm
comes
saying
to
that
that.
anybody can't be your son. So that obligation
Man,
right
it
there,
ain't no difference when it
responsibility.
comes to that, bro. It's still two humans.
That's cool. I mean, it's just opinionated. It's just opinion how I feel, bro. At the end of the day.
But you wrong though, bro. You shouldn't be thinking like
No, I'm thinking real though, because everybody. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be somebody who you know.
Got content.
It's gonna be somebody who you know that has worked hard and not gonna bring you along. You be like, damn. They're gonna leave it where you at, because they're gonna be feel like you cannot be saved.
Hey man, what Project
It's
Pat
gonna be somebody in my life and everybody else's lives. We just gonna be like, you good where you at.
Hey, Bigger, you gonna rewatch this?
Oh yeah, I mean,
so
that's
you
what I'm
feel like
saying.
you feel like you shouldn't even waste your time trying to save anybody.
I'm just homeboys, not just anybody. We gotta clear that up. Like we talking about homeboys.
Yeah, we talking about homeboys. We talking about homeboys. We talking about grown ass men. You're not gonna feel obligated to take care about his whole financial life.
obligated. My homeboy for my whole life.
You're not gonna feel obligated to take care of his life if he a 40-year-old grown ass man. If we talking about that saving.
That's how you look at it, brother.
If you hit the lottery the next day, you're not gonna feel like you should be
So if I
saving a
had
lot of
50
people.
million.
You even said that shit on one episode. You even said that shit on one episode. You was not gonna be helping family members. You said that.
I never said that. Hey, look.
Oh my god.
I never said I wouldn't help no family members.
Oh my gosh.
I
That's
never
weird,
said that.
though. Because
So look,
fuck up.
so if I had 50 M's and you and two Quakes standing side by side, standing well, I move my hand from my mouth. Pause. Standing side by side, and I just walk up and give two Quakes 10 M's and be like, "What up, David? Dap you up because your ass said that it ain't really no point in giving you shit because your life is set." Come on, bro. Like, what is he
That
talking
nigga be mad as hell, bro.
Yeah,
All the time
bro.
I used to live with you, nigga.
Come
You remember
on,
Friday,
bro.
nigga?
That's crazy. That nigga go ask. That nigga go. They probably rob me.
Are you serious?
I'm just saying, if you did that shit did happen. Let's say you give money to Quay and shit. Let's say goddamn Quay got right and asked and called you again. Would you give him more money?
He know I ain't gonna give him no more money.
So that's what I'm saying. So when that save part, you think that save part only come from just one action?
Man, I know
just
Yeah,
one,
because
just one.
I
feel
know,
like,
and that's
I feel like,
opinionated. And that's opinionated.
I feel like because when he did give you the 10 million, it was on me then.
That's
to make sure I'm never
opinionated.
in that position again.
That's opinionated. That's what I'm saying. That's opinionated. You felt he felt like you were saved.
Them
If you
is
call
bigger-
if you
them
got
is what
fucked
you
up
call
and
bigger facts.
but I'm just saying if
I
Tupac got
am
fucked
saved,
up
but-
and called you again, you would feel like he was saved, but he would feel like, damn, you ain't gonna help me out again.
But that's on me though if I get put back into that situation.
Man, I shouldn't hear from Tupac for a few
That's just
years.
like a cop. That's just like a cop. If you call, you think you only get one 911 call? No. Every time you in danger, you get that call.
Like I don't understand that metaphor.
It ain't just one time you can make a call. It ain't just one time you get saved.
Nah, you don't believe that. Your ass would have been. Where my 10?
At least
Of
get a
course, you
meal.
would feel some type of way if somebody.
Why
gave you
though? If you feel how you feel, why would you feel way? Why I be looking at you like, wow, what you just said? You ain't care. That shit.
Look, listen to the
ain't
content I
gonna
just
change
said.
nothing.
I said, let's say if I was trying to be an NFL football player, and y'all saw I was in Ohio State playing for a college championship. Let me keep going.
I just want to let you know.
And y'all two wasn't on the same path. Y'all two was working in a warehouse. Y'all two y'all live in an apartment. I'm in the dorm room about to play for a college championship.
God.
I say, bro, how about y'all goddamn start helping me out to get to the league? Both of y'all niggas got to go to work in the morning. I'm telling you, bro, goddamn, let's work out in the morning, 7 a.m., but you work at 8 a.m. You think you're going to be able to change, even though I give you some money. You're going to be able to change that
I'm right
path.
there. You give me some money. I'm right there with you, boy. I'm
Start my own brand.
Nigga, I'm hitting every cone like you hitting that motherfucker. You give me some motherfucking money.
Yeah. Bro,
but this is what I wanted to ask.
But some money, but what some money? What you think some money is though?
Cause we coming up on the end of the show, so I gotta ask you this, bigger.
What?
So if I walked up, same situation, 50 M's, I'm like, nigga, I just 50 M's. Two standing there, and you standing there right beside the nigga. Y'all chilling, happy. And I walk up, and I say, I got 10 million apiece, and the only way you can get it if you tell me it's gonna save your life. Is you gonna tell me it's gonna save your life?
My life is saved.
For 10 mil, yeah.
It was
So See.
What are we talking about?
But you talking, you speaking
Right, I
hypothetical
just said
though.
you just said no. I'm telling you, if I was on and my homeboy worked at McDonald's, I'd save his life. And you just said that money would save your life.
I was saying that if I'm on a certain path of being like a professional
Say what
athlete,
you
and
want now.
if
I
you
got
know,
my answer.
I'm just saying, if you know that I'm trying to be a professional athlete, it would be hard for to change both of y'all lives. If y'all got then going to a warehouse, is not in no kind of shape to be on the same path I'm on. I'm not gonna be trying to push you like bring you with me because you all gonna know like no, bro, you heading to lead and I'm not. Don't act like that ain't never happened in real life.
I never said. Well, you right about that, but I never said about nobody bringing with me though.
That's saving.
And then too, I'm pretty sure
Saving.
if you wanted wanted me and him to come train with you, then we would already have been in some type of cahoots about like football and shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't ask
So
you to train
so
with me if you
yeah, you
ain't.
know what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. You wouldn't ask no other person that could be a friend to train with you that don't have any type of background in athletics. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that you can say we're not being saved if our interests align with yours.
I
And
mean,
it's like you saying if I'm an NFL player, I'm not a quarterback. So it's like you saying if I'm an NFL player, like I can't have friends that I want to talk to that don't talk about NFL shit.
Or just
no,
help
I'm just
out.
saying y'all not gonna have the same. You're not gonna have that same commitment to the path as if your NFL already about to get drafted friend. They're not gonna be
But
on the same path.
but of, of course not. That other friend not trying to go to the NFL.
And
He
that's what I'm
he
saying. It's
working at
some.
McDonald's.
That's why I said when you on that path of what you want to do in your life, it's gonna be certain people you're gonna realize you can't save. You can't bring along with you. That was my content. That was
But
my point.
but you would never know that if you never try.
All right.
It's the truth. You wouldn't know if you can't do it if you would never try.
All right.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying when you're on that
And
path
it's my
of what you
homeboy.
I'm just saying, if you're on that path like that, you're gonna realize there's certain people that you can't bring along. That's all I'm saying.
But you won't know that if you don't try to bring along
You will
people that
know it.
fail.
You will know it. Regardless, you will know it.
But if you try to bring somebody along and it failed, then yeah, you can say what you're
Yeah,
saying. But if it succeeded, then you can't say what you're saying
You will
because it
know it.
worked.
You will know because it happened to a lot of people, bro.
a
A
lot of
lot,
people is brought their friends along.
even like
A
family members.
lot of people have
Even
brought
like,
their friends along, bro.
Really, all the people that run the world is
so you think that's
friends.
100% who he know that he brought with him?
Yeah,
It's certain motherfuckers who he know that he said I can't bring them along.
so who you think started these businesses that run the world? You think they wasn't friends when they started
And
it?
and when you have a business, you're not gonna be
Hey,
hiring.
stranger,
You're not gonna
let's
hire
start a
your
business.
friend. You're not gonna hire your friend if you know your friend is losing you money. That's all I'm saying. There's certain
But you
people
would
that you
just
can't save.
but you would hire a friend that's not losing money. Which so you're still hiring a friend. Why would you choose the one that's careless? That's
Hey,
on
you said
you.
I'm saying you thinking that everybody can get saved, and I'm telling you everybody can't.
But I'm telling
That's
everybody
all I'm
can,
saying.
but everybody
Everybody
can,
can't get
but
saved, bro.
everybody
Just
can
like
though.
with
But
family
everybody
members.
can.
What's your definition of homeboy?
Everybody
I
can
think
What's
though,
my
bro.
homeboy is like my everyday nigga I knew for years. Like it ain't just like acquaintance homeboy. Like yeah, I fuck with that nigga when I see that nigga, but nah. Like my homeboy is like my homeboy. The other niggas be like yo niggas. So it's like, man, I just don't. I just don't understand.
I mean, it's hard to understand. I mean, it's an opinion. You
It's
know, you could disagree with it, but
it's just like
I don't gotta align with what y'all think, but y'all don't understand it. That's cool. But I'm just saying, when you're on that path, when you're trying to get better, it's gonna be certain people that you can't save. That's my verdict.
Nah, and you're right.
But
It's certain people that
y'all feel like anybody who you know you can save.
bro, no. Hear me out. But it depends on the tense. So you don't. So let's just say if you don't know that you can't save me until after you try to save me. So yes, you're
Hey,
right. So you're right. It's going to be a point in time when if it fails, then there is certain people that you can't save.
how
But
do you,
also, bruh, there's people that when you do try to help them, it do go the right way. So yes, you can save people.
And you heard me say that does not apply to everybody. Didn't I say certain people though, right? Y'all heard me say that, right?
I don't recall.
Oh, all right.
did you hear me say homeboys?
I
Like,
heard you
yo,
say
if
homeboys.
I had
I
a
heard you say
Deshaun Watson, if I had a
No. I heard you
Deshaun
say
Watson,
homeboys. I heard you say homeboys.
$230 million. I can't save. I couldn't save my homeboys. Is what you telling me right now?
If he already set his life a certain way, you're not
Yo,
going.
this
He's not going
nigga
to change his
crazy,
life.
man.
You're not
Yo,
going
you
to change his
crazy,
life.
man. Yo,
But hold on, you even say that shit when you got them.
you
When you
crazy,
said you would
man.
hit the lottery, you said it's gonna be certain families you will say no to.
Man, you
Why is
crazy,
that?
man.
Why is that?
All right. What about this though?
I don't
If
remember saying
if
that.
your wife came across $500 million,
Jesus.
could she change your life?
Yeah,
So what are we talking about?
y'all putting anybody in that category. You think anybody can be your wife? That's what you saying?
I would never say anything like that.
Exactly, bro. You know you're responsible. You know who your son. You know who your wife. You know certain niggas that you can't save. Regardless of what you do, you know this nigga will be in the same situation. That is
Nah,
just
Okay,
nah,
that is
nah, nah,
real.
nah, nah, if
That
you
is
get,
all right,
that's
real.
not
That is
real.
real,
all
bro.
right.
That's
So what
not
about all
real.
right, Dave? Dave, what about this? If
You
you had
said a nigga.
if you had $500 million, right, and you come up to Sugar Creek and there's a guy that's standing on the side of the road, and you got $500 million, there's nothing. You mean to tell me there's nothing that you could do to change his life just a little
Man,
bit?
they can change that nigga life a lot, nigga. A lot. That nigga be the man in the town.
I'm saying you can change his life.
Okay.
But
What?
when you
Okay.
say save, you think you're gonna bring him along with you? You
No,
gonna say get in the car?
You could save him for a moment. It say because like I said, everybody has a decision. So you could save somebody for a few seconds, but it's up to them to keep that time going. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
what does save mean to you? Maybe we get now. That's what I'm getting
That's
fucked
what I'm
up.
saying.
'Cause
Everybody
I'm
got their
trying to
own
understand
definition of
what you.
save.
Yeah, what's save on your part?
That's why I said it got to be on an alignment with your path. Everybody you can't save in that when you have a path, when you're trying to be successful, when you on that path of trying to be greater than what you think. I mean, what the fuck's so funny? Like
Oh yeah,
what's
we
so
got
funny?
content.
You keep breaking about the path and like I'm
That's
just
what I
Man.
fucking said. I said when you on that
Oh,
path.
but
That's why I said. I said when
I
you on
don't
that
know.
path.
oh man.
I don't get it.
That's
I
okay.
don't
I
get it.
mean, you ain't gotta get it.
Man.
Like that's crazy.
I kind of have to get it though if we talking about it.
Bro, we is
You ain't
discussing.
gotta get it. It's an opinion. Y'all feel like y'all can save anybody, and I feel like everybody can't be saved. Just like that. We ain't gotta be all lined up.
Okay.
Oh man, first game podcast, man. That's where you get it, man. You get it. We got another one. Oh man, I can't wait to make a compilation video. God, I gotta go back and watch all these shits, bro, and find every single heated moment. That's funny as shit.
You stupid, man.
That nigga said, these nigga can't be saved. And that's
Y'all
what I
know it too,
fucking
bro.
mean.
Y'all
Oh
know it
man, you
too,
can
bro.
save niggas, man.
Man, you gonna
lose
you
faith
gonna
in
get.
niggas, bro.
I'm just saying, you gonna just like how you always say about black people. You know, there's certain black people out there that can't be saved. They can't think along with what you think. That's not trying to get better.
They ain't my homeboys.
I know they ain't your homeboys, but you say
Man,
homeboy. I thought you were talking about homeboy.
homeboy, one of them that's
And
working
just like
at.
with your homeboy, you know a certain amount of homeboy that you cannot help because you know it, regardless of what you do, they're gonna be in the same position.
I
That's
ain't
just
got,
But don't
life.
I ain't
call
got,
it cap though,
I
bro.
ain't
That's
got a
Because if
just
lot,
you got,
life.
but I
don't
don't
call
got a
it,
lot of
don't
homeboys.
call it cap. Don't call
I
it
got,
cap.
That's
Because
just
if you have a
life.
certain amount, you can save anybody.
he,
That's what I'm saying. Like
drop that bag on,
you-
drop that bag on
like
his
come
head.
on, bro.
All right.
Drop that
I
bag
remember
on his
this whole
head, bro.
conversation. I remember the whole
Oh, you gonna
conversation.
get your 10, bro?
Y'all gonna remember this whole conversation one day when one of your homeboys asks you for something and you like, I can't do it. You cannot say that nigga.
I
Can't
tell
bring
you
him
what,
along.
But if they can't do it, they
I
can't do it.
try. I try though.
Yeah, you will try.
I try though.
Yeah, that's the whole reason of trying. That's the whole reason of trying to save
I ain't
somebody.
gonna just say I can't save you, bro.
I was just saying on the part of if I'm on the path of trying to be an NFL player, shit, I don't even got to be a top candidate. I could just be on my focus of being an NFL player. You think me being an NFL player gonna change your mindset of helping me get there? Knowing that you got to go to work,
Yeah,
pay bills. You was not gonna call out if you knew
yeah,
you need that check.
But
yeah.
but
If your
Because
homeboy
eventually,
call you
yeah,
up and say, "Come help
yeah,
me out. Come help me out
yeah,
getting the NFL." If you
but
know you gotta be to
yeah,
work tomorrow, you was not gonna call out.
yeah, yeah. I'm
you
gonna say
ain't. Did
yeah.
you say give him money though? If I know my homeboy gotta work, I ain't gonna hold it against him. If I ain't giving him no money, but if I'm giving him money and I'm asking him, and he just take my money and
How
don't
much money
work
you
no
think? How
more.
much money you think that's gonna be? Don't say 10,000.
Nah, I'm talking about an M. I'm talking about big money that you know what I'm saying.
That's life changing.
Yeah, I'm not talking about nothing. I ain't talking about no 10,000,
And you think people
20,000.
giving out life changing money just to help them out?
The
No, that's what I'm
one,
saying. It's
but
certain
the
Why?
people you
one, but
can't
the
save.
I
but the
said,
ones that can, because
Okay,
you're
okay,
talking
okay.
about, because you're talking
Let's say
about
this. Let's say
who
this.
can and cannot.
Let's say this. Would you get this? How y'all put the number a million? If you know you ain't had that million, matter of fact, you probably had 2 million. You think you would get that mill out, knowing that person would
if
want a
I
mill
had
if it
if I
need
had
help.
2 million, that's not part of what I'm talking about. I said if I was in the NFL, one of them Deshaun Watson checks, not no. I got a meal and I'm giving you a meal. No, hell, if I got a meal,
And that's what I'm
me
saying.
500,000.
And that's what I'm saying. It's certain niggas in the NFL that do that shit, and it's not save the person. That's
Nah,
reality.
that's not what I'm talking
Those
about
type of
though.
people is doing that. Those type of people is actually doing that. I'm gonna say it like that.
Not no NFL player in God's green earth, homeboy, not right there beside them.
And technically, they are saving a person because when you go purchase something from an establishment, those funds are transmitted into, somehow into a paycheck that goes to that other person's lifestyle. So technically, everybody's saving everybody.
Bro, you can't. I'm telling you, every NFL player homeboy is right there with them.
Yeah, and it's a lot of motherfuckers that he will not bring with him. That he won't
They
save.
not his homeboys. That's what I'm saying. You saying like all the niggas I know. No, I'm talking about homeboys.
I remember the conversation. One day, there's gonna be certain niggas you can't save. You can be like, damn, Dave told me about that.
Dave, I could. So if I gave you that money, I couldn't save you. You just wouldn't do nothing right with it.
I mean, I hope you get 50 mil then.
Would you do something right with it?
I hope you get 50 mil.
Would you do something right with
I
it
hope
though?
you get 50 mil though.
But would you do something right with
If
it?
the conditions gotta be, if you gotta get 50 mil, I hope you get 50 mil.
The conditions don't gotta be that I said, yeah, the conditions definitely do gotta be there. Yeah, yeah.
That's the whole the conditions gotta be. It's gotta be you gotta be good first. To
How
say
can
something.
how can I change somebody's life if I don't got that? That's what I'm saying.
And that's the whole point that I'm bringing. When you on that path of trying to reach your dreams, you're not there, right? Then I say when you're on the path,
That's
right?
not even what I said.
That's what I'm saying. I said you
Oh,
arguing what
you
I said. You arguing about what I said. I said when you on that
you
path,
arguing
it's
what I
certain.
said.
No,
'Cause
you're doing that.
no,
I
you
said when you
no,
on the path
no,
of. Oh, come on, bro.
you brought that up because of what I said. So you arguing off what I said. I said if I was in the NFL and I had one of them big checks, I could save my homeboy's life. That's what I said.
And I said when you on
If
that
he was
path,
working
there's
at
certain people.
McDonald's.
I said when you on that path, there's certain people you cannot save. Did I not say that? Yes or no?
But that's arguing off what I'm saying. So
Well, I'm the
basically,
one who talking about when you're on that path about being saved. You count your counter was you can't save anybody. You can't save your homeboy. Man, stop smoking. Man. Stop smoking, man. You just shell, man. I saw you roll up, bro. You shell, bro.
Maybe
you just shell, bro. I get
you
it.
watch it back, man.
I'm watching back. You rolled up in that family. I know you shell.
That's the backer, man. We on TikTok. What's your final thought, man? Damn.
Man, my final thought is shout out to everybody that can comprehend and believe that everybody can be saved. I can't seem to fathom to think that somebody would think that nobody could be saved. There's always a way, but you know, it's what's in your heart and what's in your spirit.
Yep.
So at the end of the day, man, I just want to say shout out to everybody, man, and I wish everybody the best.
Final thought, man. I'm glad America getting back to Christianity because Christians believe everybody can be saved, and everybody just stay positive, man. Everything gonna get better. Prices gonna drop. It's my final thought, man.
Man, my final thought, man. Boy, be focused on your journey, bro. And along your journey, bro, there's gonna be speed bumps. It's gonna be some hitchhikers you're gonna ride past. Don't feel sad because you know where you're going, man. But there's some people that will pick you up when you got your thumb out on the road. There's some people that will pick you up, though.
I ain't pick you up.
That's crazy.
Especially on the side of the road. Hell
That's
no.
crazy.
Ain't no way. Driving right past your bitch ass, nigga.
Can't do it.
With a middle finger up too, nigga. Yeah, wrong with you, nigga.
Oh, man. I dare you stick your thumb up.
Boy, I spit on that. You ain't my homeboy. Yeah. Hell of a show, man. I swear. Y'all got on Dave nerves tonight, chat. Y'all was getting to that, nigga. Yeah. To Quay.
I just be trying to make
great
point,
takes
man.
tonight, man. Great takes.
Appreciate it.
Bigger Dave, great takes, man.
Not great
Got your
takes,
own.
man. If, you know what I'm saying? The chat don't realize, man, hey, we're going to have these type of conversations coming out sometime like 1-2 times a month. Just having a hard conversation. This shit ended up like this. I don't know how it got that way. We was talking about racism, and we just ended up having the hard conversations.
Too many sensitive black topics, man. You got 3 niggas out here trying to get over slavery, I guess. You was talking about black topics too long.
Yeah.
You got heated.
Yeah. And that's one thing about the black culture. Hey, some people do feel like that. You can't save everybody. Yeah, but it's a good amount of people that feel like a lot of black people can be saved.
Homeboys.
I hope
Homeboys can be saved.
You supposed to though.
These niggas can't. Sorry.
What if your homeboy was a crackhead?
My homeboys ain't no crackhead.
I'm saying, what if? We going by if, right? Just like if you had 50 mil.
No, if I had 50 mil, I only got 2 homeboys and a brother.
I'm just saying, what if? Like if.
Man, if that nigga was a crackhead, we'd send him to rehab.
Changing his life.
We're gonna force him to get right.
Saving him.
We're gonna smack him in the face with some money.
Giving him another opportunity.
Nigga gonna say crack. He gonna eat ass.
And if that guy fails after that, then that was on him.
Then now you ain't gonna save it no more.
Well, all it takes is once, depending on the argument we just had.
So, it only take one time to save somebody?
Yeah.
You give him a chance.
That's what y'all think. That's what I'm saying. That's what y'all think.
I saved you. And you fucked it up.
Exactly.
I already saved you. You fucked it up. I saved you though.
So you don't save people one time.
God saved you the real way. I saved you.
Matter of fact, since you brought your son, let's say if your son was in that predicament that he need constant saving. You gonna save him one time?
Man, you know I'm gonna go all out. What if my son was part of special needs or something? I have to always be there to help the nigga. So sure. That's why I say homeboys and sons can be saved, man. These other niggas and these other children, they can't, bro. Not by me.
That's what I was saying. That's the whole thing I was saying. I was just saying certain people, you can't save. There's certain people, it ain't gonna.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that 100%.
That's all I'm saying. You know it too. Just like goddamn with women. You knew there were certain women that you couldn't save. That's why I say don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. Don't tell me y'all gonna be like, oh yeah, she can be saved.
If I ain't have to go to sleep, and go to work tomorrow, I definitely would sit up here and argue with you about everybody. People can be saved, but
yeah, I forgot you is. Yeah, my bad.
Bro, go ahead, go to bed, bro. You treaked out.
You already know, man. Hard combo. Hey, man, this the end, man. All right, y'all.